Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hobby Night. I'm Angela, and today we're gonna work some more on these gems. I'm very pleased with what we've gotten started, but I want to do a little bit more work. I want to make them pop a little bit more, specifically on those edges, to really just kind of make that shape stand out, is how I ultimately decided I was going to treat this. And then we will continue, hopefully today, with working on this gem here. Hope you guys are excited. Hello to Luke and Neo and in Wonderland who are already in chat. It's lovely to see you guys with us. Hopefully you're having a great day today so far. I'm gonna pull out a couple of different like oranges and yellows, the same ones that I was using last time. So the solar flare and then demonic yellow. So I can start getting some more of these bright colors that I want. So we can make it amber. Make it look like amber. Hello, Neo. No one. There's no actual Amber. There's no person named Amber. I just want to make things look like amber because that's the stone we decided to go with last time for our eyeball gems. And I'm honestly very pleased with it. Very, very happy with it. Okay. Let's mix some of this up because this is too yellow and this is too orange by itself. We might end up bringing in, we'll probably need some Nasdaq, so let me get that shook up as well. Oh, I'm slightly, there we go. That's a little bit of a better position. I did not get to finish blow drying my hair, so if the ends of my, like, if my shirt ends up getting a little bit wet, it's because my hair is slightly wet. Apologies.
Everyone will complain.
I know everybody will complain. So much so, in fact. It'll be fine. All right, let's put that directly in there. Oh yeah. That is definitely more of the amber color tone that I was looking for, but I want it to be a bit softer. So we're gonna add in a bit more yellow. Oh, so yellow. I actually hate that song. I am not a big fan of that particular Coldplay song. Because they do yellow, right? Isn't it? So. Yeah, like... Even though it's very funny, the news surrounding their latest, oh my god, concert. So funny. Ooh. Knocking into things, chat. That's how we're starting the day off. Or the stream off, rather. The day's been started for a while. All right, and then I'm gonna also get some just raw, actually I'll probably just have the Nazareth yellow pot open. You got a veggie taco meat is slowly cooking, or your veggie taco meat slowly cooking? What do you use for veggie taco meat? Are you using like mushrooms? Are you tofu? Like what is the substitute for your taco meat? Because I could also see like just doing like straight grilled peppers or something, or beans. Yeah, just doing a lot of beans for like the more meaty section, like portion of tacos if you're vegetarian. I personally enjoy meat too much. And I don't think I could ever go vegetarian, but I'm impressed by those who do it. Hello, Robert. Hello, Nighthawk56. It's lovely, or sorry, Nighthawk S86. I don't know why I said 56. I think I combined the 8 and the S into an 5 and then just forgot that they were two separate. What would those be called? Letters? No, I guess letters and numbers. They don't have a synonymous name. Okay, should we go a little bit more yellow? I think we might need to. Really, really push it. too much? I think that's a little too much yellow. Abort, abort, abort. Add some more brown back in that. Maybe a smidge more yellow. Okay, that's better. It's going too bright. How's the music sound, by the way, guys? Digits is the correct term? Thank you, Robert. I knew there had to be something. That's why I felt like I was struggling on it so long. I was like, there has to be a word for this, right?
Daffodil.
That's not the word. Don't be so random. Okay, that's looking... I think that's more what I want, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one more wash over top of it, so it'll soften a little bit, but I do want it to look a little bit brighter, so we're getting there. We're getting what I want. I also want to even out, because see, this one has a weird texture on it, and I'm not really sure why, chat. But it does, and we're going to fix it. We'll fix it, don't worry. You're frying red onions and extra virgin olive oil, and then you'll add veggie meats, seasoning, and so can you explain what veggie meats are? Because I don't understand what veggie meat is. Like, is it...
So it's when the Christian church decides that one of the VeggieTale friends has been too much of a blasphemer and they are sacrificed.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I think. I was raised Catholic, I don't know.
Okay,
That's more of a Protestant thing.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You thought it was part of a robot? It kind of looked like it could be a robot head, doesn't it? Really large scale. I get the vibe of that. Especially because of all of this patterning. I tried to make it look like malachite. That was the vibe there. Okay, so both the eyes are looking good. I want to emphasize... Do I go more white? Should I go more white is the question. I'm gonna try something. Hello, Rasmus. How are you doing? Okay, that really did brighten it up. Let's try it. Well, it should be. It should definitely be Mesoamerican. That's the vibe I was going for. Being a lizard man piece, and I feel like that tends to lean a bit Mesoamerican. Which I think is super freaking cool. There, yeah, no, this is doing what I want. I'm glad I added a little bit of white. I might be quiet for a moment as I concentrate on getting this paint in the very specific places that I want it. But I'll be back with you guys in a sec. Let's do the other side, which honestly doesn't need as much. We still want to do a little bit. Good, you guys can see. No, I have not got my copy of the Dawn of War game yet. You're talking about the tabletop one, right? Not the remaster of...
I assume they're talking about the video game.
Well, there's also that table, because they asked about with the really
the
expensive
Target
sprue. And, like, I don't think... Is there, like, a collector's version of the new Dawn of War that has a sprue or something?
No,
that I...
it's digital only to my knowledge.
Okay, yeah, so I think he must mean the tabletop, like, thing that they came out with. No, I have not picked that up. I actually,
We can check Target and Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I haven't been to my Barnes and Noble recently. I bet they have it, though. Let's see, how much is it?
It's normally 30 or sub.
Yeah, that's what I thought, too. It's 50? Wow. Oh, I bet tariffs. Well, that is a shame. But no, I have not picked it up yet. Haven't even seen it in stores yet. You can't get... Oh, because it's a big box store exclusive to the States, huh? Oh, that's so stupid. Oh, I'm so sorry. Can you guys not buy it online at least?
They gotta pay like shipping.
They would, yeah, it would be crazy like shipping, wouldn't it? Lame. Okay, yeah, so that's looking really good, and then we're just gonna glaze it with, I think, like one more layer probably of really thinned Nasdrag. And then I'm gonna ard coat it because I want to see if that makes it glossy looking. Wait, so they're selling it in America and Europe, but not in the UK? How does that make sense?
Because Brexit, dear. Brexit.
Oh my god, oh my god, that's
Because
so
the UK
stupid.
is not part of Europe now.
I'm sorry.
It's the Isle of Albion.
Wait, is that actually what? Okay, I was like, wait, isn't that like? I feel like that's an actual. Is that a historical?
No, that's King Arthur.
King Arthur. That's where it is. I'm like, I know this from something. Hello, Kita. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna let that settle for a bit. So we're gonna go ahead and do the. Do I want to do Magos purple? What is amethyst? Amethyst is more of a bluey purple, I believe, right? That's because that's what we decided to do. Amethyst. Yeah, it's like a purple. Okay. Luxian it is. There we go. Cool. You can through Ireland though? Oh, that makes sense. Hello, Craig. How are you doing? Left-handed dragon, you have not missed much. All I have done is done a little bit of touch-up work on some of the lines, like the brighter lines on the eyes. I'm letting that dry and set for a little bit, and then I'm gonna wash over top of it. And for right now, while we let that do that, I'm gonna use Luxian purple to start making this look like amethyst. All right. Got my paint ready. Just closed on me. I watched it on camera, closed down on me. It's fine, I fixed it. Bring a little bit over here and let's go. I'm actually gonna get a little bit more out of the pot. I'm actually gonna just settle it into that as a paint well. All right, guys, I'll be with you in a second. I'm just focusing on this for a moment so the purple doesn't go places I don't want it. But honestly, pretty happy with how this is looking. Maybe a bit too much paint. We can pull that back. Spread this purple around a bit more since we've got extra, make it a little deeper. All right, and I'm just gonna sort of suck up some of the excess out of the center and let it start to pool so I can pull some back. Yeah, I like how that's looking. I think I'm gonna stop touching it. And just let it be. Here, I'll bring it up and show you guys a bit more. It'll look pretty cool when it's dried. And the eyes are looking good too. They're probably set enough. I'm gonna let the purple dry a bit more before I actually move things around, because I don't want to twist and turn it too much. That looks pretty good, right? Yeah. I'm not going to do any metallics on the gem, but I am going to end up doing, I think, an art coat on them to give them a little bit of a glossy finish. Make the oval behind the snake motif a red gemstone. Oh, you mean this thing? I don't feel like that'd be too difficult, because if I just wanted to make it look... I could, with that small space, I could easily use the gemstone like paints from GW, and I think I could actually make that work. What I might do, although I tried to already separate it out a little bit because I made the snake silver or like a platinum color tone as opposed to the dark gold. I think that'll be too much color. I think that'll be a little too much color. I'm already having concerns about the purple. Like, I like it, but I'm like, is it too much color? I guess it's probably not. It's looking good though. You think retouching gold's a pain? I just tend to go back over with my base color, rewash it, and then like highlight it again. I find I don't lose too much, but I've never done like a larger section that I've had to retouch and really blend it together. So maybe that's harder. Like I said, I haven't done that as much. And if I ended up, like, honestly, if I wanted to paint the flat panel behind the snake, like if I did want to paint this section behind here, what I'd probably do is not care about the snake and just repaint the snake afterwards, because that would probably be easy enough. Okay, I think the purple is dried enough that it's not gonna like rotate wildly all over the place. So I wanna do actually first just a yellow wash, and then I'm gonna do, yeah, I decided to go purple for the forehead gem because somebody recommended amethyst and I was like, sold. Also, because I went yellow with the eye gems, I thought purple, being its complementary color to yellow, would go really well with it as well. And purple does tend to go well with green. I do like a bright purple and a bright green together. And while this isn't super bright, it looks more blue on the screen for you guys. In IRL, it's a bit more bright and it looks a bit better, in my opinion. All right, so I'm going to use the yellow glaze from Two Thin Coats here for a sec. And then we will... I'm gonna go change my water because it is, as you can see, very green. And I don't want any of that in my yellow. And I'm a little concerned because when I just dabbed my paintbrush after cleaning it, there was green residue on my paper towel. So it's clearly picking up the pigment in this paint pot. So I'm gonna go change this real quick. Be right back. I mean, you're coming with me. You're gonna get to hear the water running and everything. So enjoy that. But I will not be physically on screen for a moment. I know that might confuse some of you, as you, like myself, have the attention span of an animal. Maybe a goldfish. Oh my god, I saw the cutest white fluffy dogs. That's the attention span I have.
Oh,
those dogs were so cute. Oh my god. Oh, can I also tell you guys a really funny story? So you see how I'm wearing these leggings, or not leggings, but these like tights, right? So you see my tights. Okay, so I went out to the grocery store and I was not wearing this outfit. I had the tights on, but I was not wearing this part, okay? I was in like a t-shirt and normal fitting jean shorts that I would almost consider mom jean shorts because I got them at like a very normal store, okay? I had this elderly gentleman who was with his wife, who was also like, I'm gonna guess these people were probably like 65 plus. They definitely seemed retired, okay? They were really cute. We passed a couple times walking. The gentleman finally, like, as we were passing, goes, "What are you wearing?" And I look at him and I'm like, because he was like, "What are you wearing?" And he gestured at my legs. And I was like, "Oh, well, I'm wearing tights." And he's like, "Are you a dancer?" And I was like, "No." He's like, "Ah, well, you are now." And I was like, "Okay, thanks." And just kind of moved on. But it was so funny to me because I was like, "Sir, are you calling me a stripper?"
You harlot!
You harlot!
Lady of the evening.
And it's so funny because I cannot tell you the number of times I have been hit on in the most non-sexy clothing I could be possibly wearing at this grocery store. It is insane. And it just keeps cracking me up. And I know he wasn't hitting on me. I think he was kind of like, he didn't say it with any hostility. It was definitely like more of a like elderly dude chuckling.
Just judging you for hell.
Yeah, I guess, but like I didn't get wrath behind it. It was more of a, that's weird. Young people are weird today, aren't they, dear? Like that's what I imagine he was like talk to his wife about afterwards or something. Cause like it was just so funny. Anyways, that was my story of what happened when I went to go get groceries earlier today, and I thought it was dumb and silly, and I thought you guys should know. Are you a dancer? I wish it was that easy. I wish I could just suddenly have those skills that easily, just by wearing, you know, garter tights. Wouldn't that be amazing? All right, the glaze is looking good. It's subtle, but it's there, I see it. I just put my hand on the purple and I am so glad I didn't actually take any paint up. I was so worried about that. That would have been a disaster. And probably not actually, but I would have been sad. Okay, glaze is on. I know, right? Like, he needs to go to a mall and just walk into a Hot Topic. He'll be like, "Oh, or Spencer's, heaven forbid." Dude, do you know how many like sex toys there are in Spencer's now? It's insane.
And like higher end ones.
Like, and I'm not, yeah, like, yeah, no, there were always like those kinds of toys and stuff. But I feel like it's so many more, and they are actually like higher end brand names that like I'm familiar with. Like I recognize someone I went there, I was like, "Oh, I didn't know they sold them here at Spencer's." I was like, "Oh, okay." So fancy. Hello, Lee. Oh, nice. You're gonna use this green color on your Cathay army? Beautiful. Well, there's a stream where I go over in very much detail because I spent a lot of time working on the green. So you can make sure to watch that particular stream to get the full recipe, because it's kind of a mix of like two greens really, with a lot of gray tone underneath as my foundation. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm really happy with how the amethyst is looking. It's drying very nicely. I'm gonna do a dry brush of it and then possibly go over it again because I really want it to get that like sort of sparkly effect. But I'm very happy also with how the eyes have turned out. I'm tempted to just art coat them now. But I feel like they might need like, I don't know, one more Nasdrag wash just because that's really bright on the surface. But like, I don't know, it kind of looks cool. I guess I could always paint over top the art coat if I really needed to darken it and then just put another art coat layer on. In the Spencers as kids? Well, I mean, I don't think they can like specific, like I think they can only restrict you going in maybe certain areas if that. Hello, Tyler, it's good to see you. Thank you, Hammy. Ard coat, it is a gloss medium specifically from GW. That's their name for it. Here. It's gonna look weird because it's in a very like stupid bottle.
It's a bottle of jizz.
It's a bottle of jizz.
That's a joke.
Okay, yeah. But it's called technical Ard coat. So A-R-D, because it's saying hard coat.
But orky.
But orky, so it's an Ard coat. And it's the packaging pisses me off because it's in a clear bottle with a clear sticker and white text, but it's like a semi-white fluid. And so it's really hard to read. It's so dumb. Which is a silly thing to be upset about, but like as somebody who enjoys and like really likes good package design, it frustrates me. Yeah, it's a gloss varnish, essentially. All right, our glaze is almost dry. Both things are waiting to dry still, so we're just gonna hang out here and chill. Yeah, no problem, Left-Handed Dragon. If you have any questions like that, please feel free to ask them. And if I happen to overlook them or miss them or something, just ask them again and be like, hey, Angela, pay attention. I was asking a question and you refused to answer it. And I'll be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
That a lot.
Yeah, I do that a lot. So like, you just gotta like show it to me again and I'll get it. It is a really bad design choice, right? Like white text on a semi like transparent white liquid through a transparent but semi like foggy case is just, it's stupid. I have never used Vallejo air metallics because I've never used any of the air products from Vallejo. I have an airbrush. I actually have a couple of airbrushes. I brought I don't remember the brand. The brand is not important for this one, but I did buy like a cheap handheld one off of just like Amazon for sub $100, I think. It was sort of a test to see like, how good is this really cheap airbrush? And it worked okay. I wouldn't use it for like detail work though, at least in my experience. Now this is me going in as a total noob when it comes to airbrushing as well. I also was sent a long time ago, like several years ago, through a sponsorship that I had with Tamiya, a Tamiya airbrush. And I've used that a couple times and I really like it. I just am a coward and don't use it very often. And at the time when I was sent it, didn't actually have a really good space to set it up. I do now, I just haven't got around to finishing that setup because I've had other priorities other than like really focusing and learning airbrushing. But I do have that. And then I also was gifted from the Hobby Collab because they had, I think, like gotten one and they didn't need a new airbrush or a second airbrush. And so they had this one that I haven't tried yet, but it's called Aztec. And it's like in this like wooden box. And so I haven't tried, I have that too, and I haven't tried it, but I've never played with the Vallejo air metallics. They brush on very smooth. Okay, cool, good to know. Yeah, I assume the air paints are honestly just like a step in between contrast and a normal opaque. like not having actually used them as a, like I've used air paints before from
I
Citadel.
thought they were thinner than contrast.
They
Like,
might,
and medium.
they might be,
They're
maybe
more watery, but more
pigmented. Maybe that's what it is. Like I just remember their consistency being more similar to contrast colors than I expected, but them to be like, yeah, more opaque, I guess, and less transparent. So I'm curious, like, what the actual, like, what is the change in medium that they put in those that makes it one versus the other? Because I bet it's very similar. I bet I wonder if the chemical makeup basically of the two mediums is like so like close, and one of them, like they're just off by like one chemical symbol or something like that. I don't know if Goobertown has ever done anything like this because I know he's a chemist and he does a lot of videos about paint chemistry on occasion, but I'm curious if he's ever like compared like an ink to an air to a contrast or some other equivalent to a wash. Because I'm curious what like the consistency difference actually is. Oh yeah, no, I did run some contrast through my airbrush, my Tamiya, and I did run some air paints through my Tamiya. I don't think I ran any just normal opaque paints that I added a medium to and thinned. Thank you, that was the word I was looking for. So I don't think I've run any opaque paints that I've thinned down through it. So I've only used very already watery paints through my airbrush. And had pretty good success with it. Like I said, I don't do it very often. I have not read the Gotrek and Felix novels. I have mostly read 40K novels. I have a couple of vampire horror novels that I like really want to read. I just haven't got around to it. I'm currently, when it comes to 40K, I'm reading the Fulgrim book, but actually what I'm listening to right now is two things. I've been listening to the Overlord light novels because I'm obsessed with that series right now. And I also have been listening to the Dune novels because I've also been really enjoying that and I've never actually read them previously. So those are what I'm reading currently. You're an oil painter, this is over your head, but you enjoy it nonetheless. I mean, honestly, oil painting is over my head. Like, I know there's a lot of there's a lot that goes into the mixing and like creating of texture because I feel like, or going for that ultra smooth look. I'm curious, when you paint with oils, are you using them on miniatures or are you using them on canvas? And if you're using them on canvas, do you prefer the really smooth look or do you do big choppy like textured stuff? Because I personally, I really like the smooth stuff is really cool. I've seen some very impressive, gigantic oil paintings that are just gorgeously like photograph smooth. But some of my favorites are actually the more like textured pieces. Use oil washes, very cool. As he should be, he's a slayer.
And into every generation there is born a slayer.
Not that kind of slayer. I don't think Gotrek is a vampire slayer. I mean, he might slay vampires,
He
but...
is actually, and that is a type of slayer.
Oh, really? Is there specifically dwarven slayers who are slayers of only vampires?
Yes.
Huh. Well, fine. Gotrek isn't one of those, though.
No.
I don't think.
No, he's a giant slayer.
Oh, is that what... Wouldn't that just be anything larger than him?
Yes, basically.
That's cheating. Gotrek, that's
cheating. The rule
cheating.
in the game is basically they get bonuses against anything a size category bigger or more than them.
I wonder if is that how it is for the entire army of just slayers?
No, this was like old fantasy.
Okay.
When they were heroes more. So I mean, there was a unit of them. I'm thinking of the hero though.
Yeah, I understand. All right, putting the Ard coat on. Oh, is he a demon slayer? Is that him now?
Oh, my apologies.
Was that him in Old World or is that him modernly? Because Gotrek is still around, right?
Yes.
Like him and is Felix still around?
I don't think so.
Okay, so the elf died, but the dwarf lived.
I think so, but at the same time, Felix may have been Stormcast.
Ah. The good old storm casting.
Yeah.
where your soul gets taken and put into a giant armored gold, a giant armored blender. And then you're spit back out as a big golden armored person.
Yep.
Your theory is that Doom is just the spin-off of the Highlander series. Dude's immortal. Connor McLeod killed all the other immortals, got tired, picked up the BFG, and kills demons.
It's a headcanon.
I mean, that is a headcanon. Bloody dwarves, you swear. I mean, they probably aren't opposed to you swearing, so go for it. I'm sorry, I'm just being dumb. Ignore me. I know it's kind of hard when this is literally my show that you're watching, but try. Okay. Do your best. Glossy, glossy, glossy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry and see what it looks like once it's dried. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I hope it looks that glossy still when it's dried. Looks pretty cool. You know, while I still see some moisture in the depths of the cracks in the amethyst, so we're gonna let that dry further. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna close this pot of art coat so I don't accidentally knock it over and spill it everywhere. That would be bad, and I don't wanna do it. I'm going to paint and work on the teeth.
What?
I just realized there's another fucking eyeball that I haven't painted.
Scared the crap out of me.
Nothing bad, but look, guys, I just remembered there's this eye over here.
Good job.
With the frog next to it. Ah, damn it. Okay, well, let's get the white paint out.
Very proud.
No, you're not.
I know. What?
He's not proud of me, chat.
I'm proud of you.
Okay, good. Thank
I'm
you.
just not paying attention.
Oh, well, fine. That I can accept.
I'm like the parent at the roller rink when you're like, Mom, look at what I can do.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, I can see what you're doing, honey. And he tells me he's definitely not looking.
He's like on her.
And then you're like, Mom, just look over here. And she's like, I am looking. And then she gets really annoyed and pissed off at you and tells you to just get off the rink. And then, sorry, was I projecting?
I think you might have been projecting.
My bad.
I think you might have been really projecting there,
My bad.
actually, a little bit. It's okay, I forgive you.
It was Elliot's birthday party. Anyway.
I'm so sorry, that sounds so sad.
I am a sad man.
No, you're not.
That is not true. I'm a very sad man. I'm on medication for it.
Okay, fine. In that case, I guess, technically. All right, we're gonna paint. Now, if I remember correctly, I dry brushed this yellow, then I dry brushed it again white. Someone needs a hug? Me.
Aw.
No, I'm kidding. I mean, I always want hugs, but like, for me. Yay!
You have to stand up. My back hurts.
I understand.
I am old.
I'm hugging you for chat.
Mm-hmm.
I am hugging you for chat.
Mm-hmm.
What? What? I'm giving you a hug.
Yep, you're giving me a hug. You're kind of doing something with one of your arms while you're doing that. I'm not.
Your back, baby.
You know, I didn't feel, but it, like, you had one hand on my back, but not the other.
That one I had a scratch.
I see. So I'll be right back. I just realized I don't have my water or any other drinks. So I'm gonna go grab that real quick. I'm gonna bring you downstairs with me because you're.
See how far that microphone will reach.
Yeah, I actually kind of want to see how far the microphone will reach. So like, I'm gonna take you down to my kitchen and I'll be right back. All right, but yes, I'll be right back, guys. Let's go to the kitchen. All right, I'm gonna keep talking to you, and when I get back, I would like you to tell me if at any point it was like, this just stopped. Like you just couldn't hear me anymore, maybe we disconnected. I feel Like it might actually stay connected the entire time. So that'll be really cool. Are these cold enough? I just bought them. It's probably cold enough. It's probably cold enough, chat. This solves my water problem and wanting something flavored. So that is good. Now, hopefully I have not lost contact with you. If I have, I hope it went and like crackled a lot when it did it. And so we sounded cool, like we were losing connection or something. But I assume it kept going. I assume it kept going. Hello, everybody. I have returned. I have a vitamin water. I'm not gonna sing. I suck at singing.
Did people enjoy the hug?
I think people enjoyed the hug for a lot, yes. It would be funny. You heard the entire time? Good, thank you, Ben. I thought you might, because I was like, I've noticed that the range on this thing is pretty good. It genuinely seems like it's pretty solid. All right, let's go ahead and get back. I don't know why I said it slightly with an accent there. That was weird. To doing this eyeball. I don't mind if this one has a little bit of a green tint to it near the edges, because I'm gonna make it kind of mossy. That's my plan. It's how I can be lazy and not have to go into as much detail. Do you see the cheating that I'm doing? Thank you, thank you. Houston, we do not have a problem. Okay, good. Excellent. I'm very glad to hear it. I also appreciate the delightful ways that you insist on telling me. It's great, actually. So good. No, no, no. No, no, no. Get off the eyelid. Get off the eyelid, you stupid yellow paint. That's not where you belong. There was your singing.
You've been around me too long. You can start singing at things.
No, it's also because we were watching Game Grumps earlier, and like they were really musical on that one episode.
I'm still watching Game Grumps.
I know that you are. I keep seeing them like pop up every now and then. All right, there we go. That's better. More white. Paint. White paint. Okay, I think we need to do some like specific highlighting. Some specific highlighting, guys. Some edge highlighting, as it's sometimes called. I don't know why it's called specific highlighting. That's silly. That is silly. There we go. Oh yeah, this is gonna look good. And if I play my cards right, I can do a little bit less cleanup work than I did on the other one. But we'll see. We'll see if I play my cards right. It's true. It is important to do things while you're painting. Keeps yourself going. Means you don't get bored out of your mind. That's honestly why I stream while I paint. Although I admit, if I wasn't streaming right now, I would just be listening to the Overlord
audiobook.
Did I? I did, okay. That was a great question and answer session that I just gave you right there. What I was trying to figure out was like, did I draw the line from the going like, how to describe this? I think this is why I stopped actually asking the question. Did I trace all of the lines on the eyes of the hard edges?
Did you highlight all the edges appropriately for the facets of the eye?
Yes. How dare you?
What, communicate?
Yeah, so quickly and concisely.
It's because I'm listening to Game Grumps, so I couldn't think quick enough. Sorry.
What? I was complimenting you.
I thought you asked why I didn't come up with that earlier.
No,
Sorry, I have Aaron yelling in my head right now.
I understand. I'll leave you alone. Okay, there we go. It's looking... I do want to glaze a little bit of white here, though. Because this should be a little bit brighter. Although I'm not going to let it go all the way down. So there's a little frog. He'll be casting a bit of shadow. Okay, there we go. Once that dries, we'll be able to wash it in a Nasdrag yellow and then do some glazing and then maybe do a little bit of touch-upping and then, which kind of sound like ketchuping, but not. Okay, what do I need for the teeth? I want to make them look like ivory. That makes sense. I was gonna say, I have Vampire Fang over here.
That's my immediate...
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna use, and then if I need to, I'll add a little bit of white to it to make it a little bit more bright if I want.
Yeah.
Thank you, Black Rage. Oh no, are you suffering from the Black Rage? Are you just seeing Horus everywhere? Poor guy. Hello, paint? That is what I hear a lot of people do, actually. I think it works really well, painting while other people are painting. Because even if they don't end up talking specifically about what you're painting, generally, like, just having a similar-ish conversation can kind of, I don't know, for me, it can really encourage creative influences and just make the whole process for me doing the painting more enjoyable. So I totally get that. All right, we're gonna use a little bit of that on the palette. Get that a bit more into... The ivory reminds you of the Neverending Story. Why specifically the Neverending Story? Is there something ivory in that I'm just not remembering?
The lion dog. Falco? Is that dog's name Falco?
It might be. Oh, it's because he's
also the Falcon in like Star Fox named Falco. So I'm like, wait, is there two characters named that?
You know, I don't remember, honestly.
It's also the second time Neverending Story has come up.
Today?
No, in the last week.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, Neverending Story came up earlier for us.
Because we were talking about it as the earliest like isekai I could think of in like
American pop that's culture. Right. No, he's saying because of the Ivory Tower.
Oh, yeah, that would do it.
Yeah, that would do it.
Falcor? Maybe his name was Falcor.
Yeah, I don't actually remember what the... Falcor, you're right. Falkor. Falcor.
I was like, yeah.
Something. Falcon Punch!
No.
What?
Wrong IP.
Oh, okay. God, I heard that a lot as a kid.
Why?
My sister played Falco sometimes.
Oh.
In Melee.
Yeah.
For those of you that weren't aware of what I was talking about. Although, you know, now that I say it, I think I heard the Star Fox one more, but I don't remember what that was.
Do a barrel roll!
Don't think that was his call out.
Well, that was in Star Fox.
Oh, okay. I meant in Melee.
Oh.
Like, I don't remember what Star Fox's, like, ultimate, like, shout was. Because I think they all roughly had one. I mean, they all definitely had...
Foxian shot! I don't think that's it.
No, I don't think it was that that's it either.
Fox it to ya!
No, I definitely don't think that's it either. Just... Wow, okay, just stop. Just stop now. Just stop now.
I don't do because you love it.
It's true.
what the box
Okay,
says.
I do have to. Hold on. We have to stop for a second.
I've stopped.
Okay, not you. Me.
Oh, I can go.
I mean, if you really want to, my love, you can keep going.
You really want to see whose patience can outlast whose?
I bet you would be mine. And I think you would get tired of saying it and acting before I got tired of listening to it.
While I don't disagree with you, I think the psychological damage would be greater and longer lasting to you.
I don't actually think you're right about that. I think I'd be fine.
Oh, she's challenging me, Jack.
I am. I am challenging him. That's explicitly what I'm doing. I just want to be especially clear about what I'm doing right now. I am challenging him.
Stop it.
Challenge.
Stop.
Okay, but you I win that. He gave up before I did.
I gotta put my tongue in her, so I win.
Fine. My ear's very wet now. Very wet.
Oh, your ear tasted like hair dye.
Well, that's your fault. My goodness. I don't know what you're talking about, Luke. I'm not changing colors at all. There's no color changing happening whatsoever on your screen. And if there is, there's something wrong with your monitor and or television, depending on what you're watching this on. I'm actually curious because I know that I watch like 95% of all of my YouTube on my television, with the exception of if I'm literally doing it, like playing a game where I can have YouTube on the side, and then I'll have it up on my computer. But most of the time, I watch almost all of my YouTube on my TV. How many of you also watch YouTube? Like, how many of you have me on your TV right now?
What?
They said I turned magenta. I mean, I don't think it's magenta right now. Maybe when you were first doing it, there is a delay. Okay, the art coat, I think is, yeah, it's dry, but it's not nearly glossy enough. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. We're doing a second coat. Aww. Thank you. It's my goal in life to be cute. Okay, I think that's better. You're on my computer. You're on the computer. TV via the PlayStation. That's what I do. I use my PlayStation to basically watch all my YouTube too. Yay! I'm bigger than life. Man, that must make this head look even cute, like even more large. Especially when I bring it like up close. Look at it. And here you see a giant toad head. Its eyes made of amber. And the crest has an amethyst stone on it. The stone it's carved out of appears to be malachite. I don't know why I went into like a weird nature thing, but I did. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to normal. Hello! I have returned. I did get a drink. I was like, wait a minute, did I not go downstairs and get a drink? I did. It's just a smaller bottle of this than they used to give out, by the way, in the 6-packs.
Of course it is. It's called shrinkflation.
Screw you. Whoever glass you for shrinking the bottles of water?
It's Coca-Cola.
Oh, does Coca-Cola own Glacial?
No, they own vitamin water.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Because this says GLACEAU above the vitamin water.
That would be Glasgow, the city, or flavor.
No, the flavor's dragon.
That must be the city. Let me see.
It's above the logo. Like, I think it's the brand.
That's Glacial.
Yeah, isn't that a brand?
Yeah, and it's owned by...
Is
Coke.
that owned by Coke?
Yes.
Okay, so it's like owned by Coke.
Yes.
Got it. All right. I need to close the art code again. I need to get some fresh white paint on my palette so that I can mix it with Luxian purple. So we can start highlighting the crap. Well, let me actually look at some amethyst and see if this is appropriate, what I'm about to do. I mean, it's actually pretty dark. Okay, so I do want to do this, but only to bring out further highlights. I'm gonna wash my brush. Coca does own vitamin water? Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Isn't like those things monopolized at this point?
Yep.
Those big brands. Silly, silly, silly. All right, white, some purple. Oh, yes, beautiful. Nope, it's not in focus for you. Hold on. There we go. Oh yeah, that's looking good. And then we can put another wash over it. It'll darken everything, but it'll pop cracks back out more. I'm gonna put a little bit more Luxian purple into my white. I didn't know that 50 Cent was the original owner of Vitamin Water. way too bright. Spread that around, please. We darken, okay, well. That's okay, this is why we're doing another layer.
Yeah, has anyone in chat read or watched Overlord?
I'm curious.
Been on the kick for that?
Yeah, actually, have you guys read or watched Overlord? And if so, how much do you love it or hate it? I really, really like it.
Waiting for that Albedo cosplay.
Oh my god, I would have to, I'm sure I can find one through like Easy Cosplay or something.
Yeah.
I'll look into it actually. Because that would be fun. I would love to do an Albedo cosplay. Did you guys like my Albedo face that I did in the Lucius painting tutorial? Because I was definitely channeling her. Okay. So we've lightened the Amethyst back up. We're going to now go in for one more lighter wash using our purple. And then we're going to come in with probably a final glaze using the Druchii Violet shade. Okay, yeah, that worked really nicely. Did exactly what I wanted. I'm gonna let that dry. After I fuss with one thing. Okay, perfect. Don't touch it anymore. Don't touch it. Okay, the eyes have further dried and they look great. So let's do this other eye. Nasdrag. Thank you, man in the can. You don't get to watch too much anime with a two-year-old. That's fair. Mage Bone Daddy, heck yeah, he's my favorite, the Sorcerer King. I've been reading or not reading, but I've been listening to the audiobook of the light novel, which is actually voiced by the voice actor who plays Momonga and Ainz. So it's really cool to actually get to hear that voice. And he does a really good job with all the other characters as well, because he does some like not all of them are like insane or anything like that, but he's definitely doing voices for all the named characters for the most part. And even like the way that he handles like Albedo and Shaltir and a couple of the other like women, like the maids and stuff so far have been really good. I love the show. Just, it's so good. Ghost in the Shell is fantastic. Classic. Okay, we need to thin this because it got a little dark. Okay, what the fuck is happening with this? All right, I pulled it mostly back off because it was being weird. again. There we go. I don't know why, but this there. I think, okay, I'm just gonna not, again, like the amethyst, just gonna step away from it and not touch it anymore. Okay, the contrast color has dried. So let's go ahead and take care of that. Nice, Ghost in the Shell was one of the first anime you ever saw. Mine was Slayers and Escaflowne. Which version of Ghost in the Shell?
I was gonna say there's a standalone complex second gig in the original movie.
Yeah, the OG movie is peak. I like standalone complex and second gig, but both of them are exceptional series. Purple wash, that's what I'm doing. Makoto is actually also just like a total badass. And how can you not think she's amazing? Oh my god, this is working exactly how I hoped it would. I love when that works out. I love when my ideas bear me fruit. Beautiful. All right, we'll let it dry. I might do one final very light highlight just around those cracks. But oh, it is looking good. Oh, the live action Ghost in the Shell.
We don't talk about that.
The Bobbins, I think you might be in the minority there. Your first anime was Ramna 1/2? Nice. I enjoyed the live action for Battle Angel Alita. I remember that one being like decent.
Oh yeah, I really like that one.
Yeah, I like, and also what's her face is in that, and she's like super hot.
Jennifer Connelly
Yes. Yes. God.
from Labyrinth.
Yeah. She's still hot as hell.
Yep.
Like, holy cow. That woman is just ageless. Well, I mean, she is aging, but it's a slow and beautiful process. Oh my god, you do not actually like the Dragon Ball movie live action. You don't actually like that. You do not actually enjoy.
They ironically like it.
Please tell me I like it in the it's so bad it's good kind of way. My Mac is about to die, even though I never plugged in my power. There we go. You're good. We're fine. Everything's fine now. I'm glad I saw that. You need to sleep. Well, Luke, thank you so much for being here. It was lovely to have you, and get some rest, my friend. Nice. Yeah, that's true. Mantic does have that Labyrinth board game. Very cool. Okay, we got that done. We're waiting on stuff to dry. It's looking pretty good though. Because the amethyst is still wet, it kind of has the same shimmer All right. What? Oh, the teeth. The teeth were what I was working on before we got totally distracted by the fact that I forgot that other eye. Okay. I think we need to do this a little dry brushy. This is immediately going way faster and way better than the process I was doing previously. So I'm very glad I switched to this. Like, I'd almost say you can even see those teeth. Oh, look, you can. You can see so many more of the teeth than you used to be able to. Go figure. It was a perfect retelling. Something about the way that you're describing that, Nos, makes me think that you're being sarcastic. I'm not gonna lie.
It's like me and my love of the Resident Evil movies.
No, I think this is him actually being sarcastic. Because if I'm sorry, but the live action like DBZ movie was, even as per the actors, garbage.
I've apologized.
Yeah, like they apologized for that film in what it is, in what it was, so no one can rightfully say. I'm not denying that people can't say that they liked it, but it wasn't a good film. Tiny tooth. I know he does have like the tiniest teeth, doesn't he? The orcs would look at this and be like, oh, not even worth looting. Would the orcs in Age of Sigmar care about the gemstones, or would they just care about the teeth?
I don't know.
Chat, would the orcs in Age of Sigmar care about the gemstones on this statue, or would they just loot the teeth if it had big enough teeth? Because obviously they don't give a fuck about these teeth. These are tiny teeth. Dude, all of the Resident Evil movies are good except for the last one, and I genuinely stand by that in the fact that I like them because they're shit. But they're good. They're good shit. It's good slop. I love it. Mostly because the director, lead actress team that is that power couple is just so funny to me. Because if you didn't know...
They met on the first movie.
Yeah, that's how they hooked up. So if you didn't know, the woman who plays, what's her name? Jonovich?
Yeah, Mila Jovovich.
Mila Jovovich. She's married to the director.
W.S. Anderson.
W.S. Anderson of the Resident Evil movies. And it's fucking hilarious and it's great. And I love it. And that's why he casts her in like a lot of his films. And I genuinely like some of those movies are so good to me in the like, ha ha ha, this is so camp. And until the last one. We don't talk about the last one.
What they did to Wesker.
What they did to Wesker. Unforgivable. Oh my god. What's also unforgivable is all that paint I just got on this that I don't want. There, get off. Oh god. Okay. Cursed you being in a shadowed area and make it difficult for me to see. Stupid teeth. Oh yeah, did anybody answer me about the teeth? Aw, Luke says that you're a 9 out of 10, by the way. hotness-wise.
Thank you.
There are two kinds of movies: films you admire and films that you enjoy. Sometimes, rarely, but rarely both. Yeah, you're right, the Bobbins. You're absolutely right about that. Oh, you know, I hadn't really thought of that, Colin, but they kind of are Umbrella in space in Dead Zone, aren't they?
Yes. Any evil pharmaceutical company is Umbrella, really.
True. Wait, the lady who, isn't Mila, isn't Mila in the Underworld movies too? Isn't that her?
No.
Oh, is it not? Who is it in Underworld? Do you remember off the top of your head?
Katie...
Something? Okay. Apparently she married the director of the Underworld movies.
Kate Beckinsale.
Kate Beckinsale. Okay, that's right. Yeah, if you want an alternative black-haired, like, chick.
Goth actress.
Like goth actress chick, then yeah, you need a what they do to Wesker?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you don't want to know what they did to Wesker, Craig. It is not like
it was not great.
It was not great. They basically just made him a punk bitch, and it made me so upset.
They killed him with a door.
That's right. They did kill him with a door.
And then turned him into a big alien monster thing. He just got killed by a door.
And then just like was gone.
Cut in half.
Yep. It was so stupid.
I was quite unhappy.
I think most of us that were Resident Evil fans in that theater were. Because we were all like, Wesker! The character we're all here for. Get out of here, you sunglass wearing son of a bitch. No, don't go through that door. Ah! And then he died.
Wasn't it like the AI controlling the...
Yeah, I think it was something stupid. He literally went out like the biggest punk bitch.
Yeah, just the return of the AI from the first movie.
And then they did, yeah, and then they
killed
did
him with a door.
And then they did nothing like with him. Like this was near like the end of the movie too. Like it sucked.
Act 2 or so.
No, it was like the end of the movie.
Oh yeah.
It was so stupid.
There
it was so
boulder punching or fighting a volcano. I was very disappointed.
Yeah, and like the fact that he didn't come back as anything either was just bullshit. Like the least they could have done for the man was let him come back as a monster. With a huge weight.
Ma'am.
Aw, thank you. Yeah, no, it's sad. It's very sad. How dare they? Yes, find yourself an emo girl in a latex catsuit, and then you direct a film with her, and you'll hit it off. Clearly, that's how it works, and that's how you can all find a girlfriend. Okay, got a little bit more color on the teeth. Okay. I'm gonna come back in with some white mixed in with that now. And do the gentlest of dry brushes. It's working. Kind of. It's kind of working, chat. The Resident Evil films? Oh my god, yes. Of course they're awful but good. Same with the Underworld's films, frankly. Like The main one that I love is the one where they go back in time and it's in like medieval.
That one's actually a pretty good film.
It is. They did a really good job with that one.
It's a good fantasy movie.
It's because it's just the classic like werewolf versus vampire and like the really old school stuff.
Yeah, it's honestly one of the last good B movies I can think of.
Same.
Theaters that didn't have an insane budget. Yeah, like a Jupiter Rising or something.
Yes, exactly. Oh my god, Jupiter Rising. I fucking love Jupiter Rising.
Jupiter Rising was fun.
It was so fun. Also, I loved
Mila Jovovich. Mila Kunis.
Mila Kunis in it. Mila Kunis in it was great, but also
Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum was fantastic. The dog boy was I was like, I know it's one of the Tatums because there's two of them, right? There's Channing and then
Channing's the hotter one.
Yeah, okay. So it was Channing Tatum and he's the dog boy. So good. Alien doggo boy. Okay, I think we can do...
That's the kind of movie that I feel like would do better in a post-K-pop Demon Hunters world.
Oh my god, it would.
Yeah.
It absolutely would. Oh my god, I love that movie so much. I listen to that soundtrack so often.
I know, I'm a little burned out, actually.
You're like, I'd never want to listen.
No, but I am a little played out.
No, that's fair. Wait. There's a Mila Jovovich, Dave Bautista straight to DVD / like Amazon Netflix movie.
Yes.
About cowboys and werewolves?
Yes.
What? Why have we not watched this?
We talked about it a couple of years ago.
Did we?
Whenever it came out.
Okay, we should watch that.
I think WWE like promoted it like once.
Oh. WWE.
But once again, because Batista sort of picked his political side, they haven't had much to do with it
Oh,
since then.
yeah, that's true. Stupid. Good for you, Batista, though. I support you.
The man's doing well for himself.
Oh, yeah, no, he's been doing great. Honestly, since leaving WWE. All right, we're going for, it's more like whitish and damaged where they broke it. So that's what we're going to work on now. Purple! Exactly. Amethyst. Beautiful amethyst. Wait, so it was written by George R.R. Martin and directed by the guy that did all the Resident Evils? Well, I mean, that makes sense if Mila Jovovich is in it.
Being written by George R.R. Martin means jack to me nowadays.
I agree. I'm like, I don't know if I really give a shit that it's written by Martin, but it's cool that Mila and her husband were on it as a project. I like them together as director and like actress because they work together well.
Listen, I want to hear George R. R. Martin without prompting answer any questions about Elden Ring lore since he supposedly wrote it.
Yes.
You know, like that sort of thing.
Yep, I agree. Yeah, without any notes or anything. Okay, we're just gonna gradually keep adding more white. Oh my god, yeah, no, I feel like most of his fans have like really started disliking him because he basically has said like, maybe I'll never finish it or whatever with like, and it's like, come on, dude. Honestly, I think it's because the ending of the television series was what he wanted to do for the ending and it got such shit reception that he's like,
never mind.
Never mind, I just won't finish it then. Okay, I'm really liking how that's looking. I want to do a bit, maybe spot washing, just to make a couple of key areas a bit darker. Hello, Star Fury. It's lovely to see you. You're trying to kill the rest of your day at work. Once you're done, you're going to finish packing, heading to San Diego Comic-Con. Oh, that's awesome.
What is that this weekend?
Is that this weekend? San Diego Comic-Con. Sweet. Are you hoping to meet anybody in particular while you're there? Is there anything you're looking forward to hearing about? What are your expectations for San Diego Comic-Con? I've actually never gone to any of the big Comic-Cons before. Oh, damn. That's so cool. Oh my God, you're bringing 87 different comic books for him to sign? That is crazy. Holy shit. That's really cool though. What a mega fan you are. Oh, the big screen went off. Hello, Ashley. It's lovely to see you from Texas. Let's get this camera back on for you guys. How's it look? Yeah, that's looking good. All right, a couple more little sections. This darker color. Honestly, I think that looks pretty good. I think we'll just gloss it after this. Marvel made all their big announcements the other day, and you heard they canceled the Comic-Con panels? Oh no. There's a Warhammer set up there. There are Games Workshop's been... Oh, that's cool. Wow. Nice. Also, that's pretty cool. Also, lovely to see Warhammer there. I mean, it kind of makes sense. I wonder if Joy Toy's there too. Probably. Okay, the teeth are looking still a little green, so let's go back to those while we let this fully dry. I need... Where is... There it is. Vampire Fang. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream, and I'm glad you're liking the gem colors. Yeah, the gem colors were suggestions from chat. I had already been leaning towards the yellow, but the purple was not actually something I had specifically, despite it being me, had not specifically thought of. And then I was like, well, purple is complementary to amber or to yellow, and I'm doing amber for the eyes. So, and it just kind of went from there. And I'm very happy with how it turned out. Okay, and then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a brown wash over those. Probably Seraphon sepia. Keep it relatively light. No, I'm really glad that you knew the princess cut for that stream too, because it really helped get that amber color looking real sharp. And the gloss on it, like that second layer of gloss, has really done what I wanted. Like they look more gem-like to me. They've got that glisten, which is really cool. All right, a little bit of a brown wash. Okay, and then we will need to touch up the green on the underside because I made a mess. It's just as simple as that, everybody. I made a mess. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good. Yeah, I think that looks pretty solid. Am I happy with the amethyst? Do we think it looks amethysty enough? Hmm. Yeah, honestly, I think it's pretty amethysty. Maybe a little bit darker. Okay, I'm gonna do one very, very fine wash using our Juchi Violet. Okay, yeah, I think this was the right choice. There we go. All right, and then we'll glaze it or art coat it here afterwards. do one final dry brush of white? I haven't decided yet. I kind of want to keep layering it. Seeing how much contrast I can push. All right, let's take care of the eye while that dries. First things first, yellow glaze back out. Oh, no problem. I really enjoy the look of it too. I don't know. I feel like the brassier, like, or dark, really dark gold worked well with the dark green. I think if it was too pale, it would end up looking awkward maybe next to it, was my concern. Honestly, I think this eye is also ready to be glossed. This glaze is dry. Heck yeah. It would make a really cool mask, wouldn't it? There's such missed opportunity from GW. Thankfully, JoyToy has that new helmet launch, or the Titus helmet announced. And I'm optimistic that if that sells well, that maybe we can get some other like masks or helmets, because frankly, there's a lot I think that GW could produce.
I mean, the Black Series for Star Wars.
Exactly. The Black Series for Star Wars is evidence of that. I mean, you could literally make a helmet for each of the goddamn chapters of Space Marines, and those would probably sell. But on top of that, you could also make like the full like helmets that like Scions wear occasionally for like the guardsmen. You could make a Sister of Battle helmet, obviously. You could do Chaos variants of the helmets. And you could do like a Harlequin mask or something like that. Like, I think that could be really cool. And doing Slawn related or like those kinds of like tribal masks and everything would be also very cool. Probably a little risky, I suppose, as well. Maybe they're worried about like getting called cultural. Like, yeah, like cultural appropriation and everything, which is probably well they'll avoid it and never have it happen. But it would be neat. Wood elves also get a lot of really cool masks. Imagine like really cool dryad masks. It'd be awesome. You mean you want a, when you said Emperor's Children, do you mean Thousand Sons Egyptian mask? Oh. Did you guys just hear that? That was insane. That I got like 5 cracks.
Is that what that was?
Yeah. Like, oh my God. No, I needed that. Are you kidding me? You remember the nice ones I got you yesterday and I could not get them for myself? Well, I needed it. Hello, Halfman. It's lovely to see you. Oh my God. Yes, a Grey Knight helmet. And then they can also just give me helmets of the freaking Titans. Like, I'd wear that too. So, yes, an entire Spirit Halloween old school latex squig mask. I will take it. Oh, give me an entire Warhammer section in Spirit and I would be so happy. Thank you. I needed that neck crack. Okay, let's not get too distracted. Let's not let myself get too distracted. Let's go back in with a little bit more white, because I do think I want to brighten it a smidge. While it's still wet. That is too wet. Okay, that looks better. Dun, da, da, da. That is not dry enough. Neither of them are dry enough for art coats, which is fine. Okay, we have some stone here that needs to be touched up. Oh no, Colin, you have to leave soon because you have to go to the office tomorrow. I'm so sorry, bud. Well, you can always watch the rest of the stream later. You can always come back and watch it later. That's always a possibility. Don't worry too much if you have to leave. The content exists, and you can still consume it. Do so. Consume it. Also, smash that subscribe button because I know, like, the majority of you, I know some of you are. I see your names highlighted as special because I know you subscribe. But some of you who are watching, probably not the people talking because you guys are good boys and girls, but some of you are subscribed. Do it. Do it. Do it. Yeah, no, that makes complete sense, Colin. I'm so sorry, my bud. What was I doing before oh, dirt. Mm-hmm. Let's just go with, just go with white. Oh, nice. Oh no, she had to get a new windshield on her car. That sucks. At least you got to go shopping and like get some lunch while you were waiting on it. Did you get a crack on it or something? I had that happen when we first moved. It sucked.
We were moving.
Yeah. Okay, that looks fine. Yep, that's exactly what happened to me. Is I got a real big chip and then it just like it was pressure changing or temperature changes just kept like it would get really cold at night and then it'd get really hot during the day and it just kept going until it was all the way across my windshield. I was like, God damn it. I guess I'm fixing this then. Right now. It was annoying. Yes, also the thumbs up. That would be very appreciated. Okay, I think we need to, before I ard coat the other yellow eye, I want to use, I think it was mithril blade. Is that what we used on? No. No, it was platinum something. Platinum crown, that's what it was. So this we need to put on the stones over his eyes because we forgot that too. Because I just completely forgot that other eye existed. What happened? Shameful, I know. Welcome to the channel, John Jackman. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following the rules. I don't know if you're actually in chat right now, but if you genuinely subscribed after I said subscribe, then you get an extra bonus, like, heck yeah, for me for that. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, let's get this on there. Did the music turn off for you guys again? God, why does it do that? I don't understand.
It's an OBS problem, it seems like.
Like, it really is. That's so annoying. Sorry, guys. I genuinely don't know what's causing that recently.
Because it's still playing.
Yeah, I can still
It's
hear
just
it.
OBS.
Yeah, it's just OBS is not, like, seeing it. I don't know if they can still hear it or not, but
No,
I
if you're not seeing it on OBS, they're seeing it.
okay. That's what I thought. Oh well, I suppose. Probably could have made that a lot easier on myself and just use a smaller brush, but screw it. There we go. All right, I am gonna switch to a smaller brush now because we got to do the detailed lines, and that I don't want to do with a big honking brush. It'll definitely overflow and be gross, and I don't want it to be gross because the rest of it looks so pretty. That's good. I just feel bad because I know sometimes I'll get like quiet because I'm concentrating on something I'm doing, and so I prefer there to be ambient music in the background for y'all. I just want to provide the best entertainment that I possibly can. Because I think it's really cool that you guys hang out with me. Okay. Looks good. Let's get this line. Gentle. Gentle. We'll use a delicate hand. There we go. That one's pretty much done. As is that one. Oh my god, I got so much silver there. Holy fuck. Okay, I think we can use, that is annoying. Didn't get it all up in time, but I think we can use the green to cover it. So it'll probably be okay. K.O. Joe, greetings from Raleigh, North Carolina. Hello, I'm doing quite well. You discovered my channel yesterday? Well, awesome. I'm glad you discovered it. Hope you're enjoying the content you're finding here. Let me know if you have any questions or anything, but it's lovely to have you in chat. Ooh, okay, I just immediately smeared some stuff again. Go me. All right, fixed it. Let's try that again. There we go. It's looking so much better. Oh, I'm glad you're excited to be here. That's what I like to see. Are you working on any miniatures right now yourself? And if so, what? Holy cow, I'm suddenly very hungry. Why did that happen? I don't know.
The Emperor works in mysterious ways.
Oh no.
What?
I don't know. I feel like if the Emperor's making me hungry, because he can, that's terrifying. I don't want him to, like, have control over my, like, hunger and not hunger. I'd like to be in control over my not hunger and hunger. Maybe I could be like Eins Ulgon and I can just not feel food or not need food. All right, we need to fix that silver piece that we fucked up. You just like to watch? Well, that is fantastic as well. Okay. I got a tiny amount of silver under here and I don't like it. I'm also going to do a little smidge of cleanup around the eye that I have not glazed yet. Maybe also the eyes that I have glazed already. Okay, I think that is good. Wow, I really did a bad job of cleaning up both of those. Maybe have been. Well, I will go take a break in a second. Let me just finish what I'm doing. Okay. We are making some really good progress. I really, really like how those eyes are looking with that little bit of cleanup I did. I know you can't probably tell the difference, but I promise you, I made it cleaner and it looks so much nicer. And we're going to do the same thing on this side now, and then I'll take my break. Okay, that is good. that up, and then on this side, a little tiny amount. All right. Made butternut ganache last night. Leftovers for dinner. The plans tonight. That sounds delicious. I'm gonna be doing beef nachos tonight for dinner. That's the plan. I am very excited for them. But I am gonna go grab myself a little bit of a snack here, and probably another drink because I'm almost out of my vitamin water. But yeah, I'll do that. It is 3:02 right now, my time, so I'll be back no later than 3:10, probably a little bit before then, but I'll say roughly a 10-minute break. So I'll see you guys in just a moment. I'll be right back.
He spilled paint, everyone!
I did! I was showing him and then I knocked over my green.
Oh, it's everywhere. At least it didn't get on anything.
It didn't. It didn't get
Except
on.
for a bunch of palette paper.
Yeah, but I needed to get a new one of those anyways.
Make sure, because it would have gotten underneath.
No, I'm going to. I just need another paper towel.
Okay.
I'm so annoyed, chat.
I heard the click.
Oh, I did.
I'm going to close the bottle.
Yes, I was trying to get it dry first before I did that, but yes, do that, and I'll pat it dry after that. So annoying!
Mm-hmm.
It's fine, at least I can replace it easily enough.
And this is why I try not to be involved. Anytime I get involved, something breaks.
No, that's not true.
I'm gonna go back to my seat now.
No, I want to go take a break with you. All right,
Yeah, there's a bunch under there.
I see it. Oh, chat, no.
I don't think most of that bottle, unfortunately.
Well, thankfully it was mostly empty, or like half empty already.
Well, I can tell you that it wasn't because of what's all over the table.
True. It wasn't as much, like, I feel like, I'm so annoyed.
It's been a while since you've wasted a pot of paint.
It has. That's why I'm so annoyed.
I'll write it down to make sure you buy a new one next time you're out.
Oh, I absolutely will. Okay, chat. I went to go put the head down after showing him the work I had done on the gems, and I knocked the head into the paint pot, causing it to spill over, and it wasn't fully capped because I had just used it. And that's what happened. So anyways, I'm going to be sad now. I'm going to go... Yes, blood everywhere. Green blood everywhere. I'm gonna go be sad now that I spilled that paint, but I'm gonna still get myself a snack and such. So I'll be back now in an actual moment. Sad face. Goodbye. Hello, everybody.
Did you unmute?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
I did unmute. Did I say it wrong? Did I pronounce ganache, ganoche? Or ganoche, ganache, I mean? I knew what you meant, because I've had ganoche, sorry.
Nochi.
Nochi? Oh, is the G silent?
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I've had nochi then before. So I knew it was a pasta. Isn't it potato?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we need to do a little bit more work on this eye. On this one eyeball. I don't really think we need that. I think we really just need some white and Nasdrag. If I'm honest. Where is the Nasdrag? There it is. Thank you, thank you. It is good to be back. Gnocchi? Oh, okay, my bad. That looks good, and then I'm gonna do a bit more here, because it's still a smidge more green than I want. It's not for long. Okay, once that has dried, we'll highlight it one more time, and then actually I don't even really need to wait till it dries. I can just keep going. I need more Nasdrag though. No, it didn't spill on me. It just spilled on the table. I think I need a tiny bit more brown. I do also need a new paper towel. Believe it or not, I used all mine up. Okay, technically I do have a little bit on me from the spill. All of that's from it. All right, almost done with this little highlight. I'm gonna go as straight as I can so it looks geometric, like on the other ones. Okay, I think that looks pretty cool. I tried to do a little bit of texture in the eye unlike these ones because I feel like this one's been messed with more. It's closer to the ground, it's gotten a bit dirtier, maybe it's gotten scratched. So we're gonna glaze it with yellow. Yeah, looking pretty good. We'll let that dry. We might wash it a little bit more with the Nasdaq. It's a bit more yellow than the other one, but honestly, that could work to our advantage. I might just leave it. I haven't decided yet. What I do think we can do is probably ard coat the amethyst. So let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Hello, Security 365. How you doing? How is it called? Spilled green? Yes, exactly. You nailed it. Surely there's got to be a like professional nail artist that has a style that's like that.
Pollock?
Yeah, that's like, or Pollock, or like spilled like watercolor like look. Or like the poured, like, you know when you pour like resin colors?
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe like that on the nail polish, because it like nail polish is pretty thick paint. Yeah, that's immediately looking real nice. Make sure we get all the way to the edges. Don't want a part of the gem to end up being like non-glossy or something. That would be silly. And probably a bit awkward looking. Okay. We're gonna let that dry, do a second coat like we did on the eyes. But honestly, pretty happy with how it's looking. Yeah, I definitely think I need to do a little bit more with Nasreg on this eye. I just put my hand on the art coat. Okay, I think it's fine. we saw nothing. You just rewatched the secret level episode and damn, nice. Nice. There we go. That looks better. It's more similar to those. So we'll just let that dry. We'll let that dry, and then we'll add more layers. And after that, okay, we have the frog to take care of. And from there, I actually think I just need to like figure out how, like what I'm gonna mount it onto for the diorama. Because I think by that point it needs to be glued down, because anything else I wanna do, like the groundwork, which I have started a little bit on, like I've done some touch up, but I wanna do more with it, but I wanna do that once I've got it mounted to something so that I can blend the texture paint into this and probably cover most of that texture, which is why I didn't spend that much time touching it up. Because I definitely want to build it into it a little bit more. But I think I want to I might build up a dirt surface first, attach this, and then build debris around it so that it's a little bit more of a, like I'm kind of imagining it on a very flat section of earth. Like in my head, jungles are more flat. I don't think they're very hilly generally. Can they be hilly?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, this jungle is going to be on where this fell is going to be on I think, more flat portion. Where the fuck did that orange come from? How did it even get over there? That's so annoying. Okay, let's see if we can just... Oh my. Okay, is it on a pale portion? It's kind of on a pale portion. That's too pale. We need a bit more green. Yep, I'm gonna put plants with it. Absolutely, we're gonna do some tufting. Probably make it pretty dense. Okay. Okay, I fixed it. Huzzah! Oh yeah, no, definitely gonna be probably putting like, because what I want to do is I want to put some like tufts like along here, because obviously as the wind's blowing, seeds are gonna get blown into these crevasses, dirt's gonna get blown into these crevasses, it'll rain, and then plants should start being able to grow. The other thing we need to take care of is these vines. That's the, honestly, if you want to talk about the most annoying thing on this, it's the vines, because I don't like, sculpted vines are cool, but if I can't incorporate more sculpted vines into other things, it's kind of annoying. So I'll have to figure out what to do with that. But I think we're going to go with a brighter green on these vines. Thank you for subscribing, Chris C. It's lovely to have you join the community. It's working pretty well so far. Just doing a little bit of glazing over top with this brighter green. Maybe that'll work. I was also considering just making more out of green stuff.
Wouldn't be hard.
Yeah, I was like, it's just ropes.
And you are good at creating ropes.
I mean, what?
What? Like, yeah, like a sailor.
Yeah, yeah. Can't I
I'm
not?
saying you're good dealing with semen. What?
What? My goodness. Yeah, honestly, that might be just the easiest way to do it, is green stuff it. Yes, thank you for the reminder. If you haven't already, please smash that smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. The Emperor commands it. You can decide which Emperor it is. Pick your favorite. That's the Emperor that endorsed me and says that you should subscribe. Unless they're evil.
Emperor Yu of China.
Sure. I guess technically all emperors could be considered evil from a certain perspective, huh?
Well, from my perspective, the Jedi are evil.
My God, you Sith scoundrel. Says the kettle, calling the pot black. That's true. Well, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I wonder if Woodland Scenics has any like vine kits or something like that. Because I got like a bunch of other ground and plant life kits. Time-wise, I think green stuff would be the easiest just because I already have it on hand and I'm pretty confident I can make some decent looking vines. Especially once I got paint on them. Shouldn't be too hard. It's looking pretty good. Oh, thank you for the super chat there, Havman. Member for 19 months. Will forever say that you and CC are the absolute best, the most fun, entertaining, and engaging. Love talking and learning so much from you both. Thank you so much, Havman. Appreciate it. That's true. I could get those scale like loose leaves and everything too. Oh my God, could you imagine? Might be fun. Okay. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe a bit more on this inner side. Okay, let's do a Bielton wash over it. Can you actually grab that for me, sweetie? Thank you. Fine, I can fix it. I can fix it. Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? I was very happy with how the amethyst turned out. Okay. I didn't know there was a second set. Ah! All right, did I finish with the Bielton though? I don't know if I did. Before I do that, let me do what I was doing. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I don't think I did. Okay, so we got that. Let's go ahead and paint these other vines.
Take a shot.
Okay. Because it's kind of silly of me to paint these if I'm going to end up sculpting green stuff in to continue them onto the diorama base, but that's for future Angela to deal with. Yeah, I definitely think I'll be able to mimic this with just green stuff. Which means I won't have to like buy anything extra for it. Ooh. Oh my god. Come on, there you go. All right, we've got, let me just respond to this text that I just got. All right, there we go. Let me take a quick draw. It's a dead battery. Thanks, Chaos Cultist. Yeah, no, the amethyst really does pop. We need to do another layer of art coat, and we need to put that on this eye as well. But I'm going to finish up this green real fast, and then we'll do that. Because, yeah, we're getting very close to this being finished with its first part. And what's cool is I have my next couple projects lined up. I know what I want to do. in regards to painting tutorials. So I'm very excited to get started on those soon. That is actually what our next stream will probably be. Is I'll probably won't be working on this anymore. This will probably be set aside for a little bit while I work on some video projects, because this isn't for a video. This is just, I want to do a fantasy terrain piece. For funsies, because I could. And winning at that diorama competition, like, encouraged me to want to try doing more. So down the line, you might get like a little video about this thing, but not anything like major. But I do have the next major project figured out. I think next I'm going to be working on a Bretonnian knight, because I've been really itching to get back in the old world, and all this fantasy stuff has been really fun. So I think we're going to do that. And then down the line, I'm also going to be painting up Armin. And not just any version of Armin, but 30K version. So very hyped for that. And then after that, my hopeful plan is to work on Mortarion. Big Daddy Primarch. And I'm very hyped. I've been sitting on that boy for ages. And I think it's time. But a couple other things to get into first. But you'll be seeing that basically through the rest of this month and probably throughout August as well. Gotta figure out what I'm doing for my birthday stream as well. If I'm gonna do anything here on YouTube or if it's just gonna be on OnlyFans, but we'll figure it out. I'll let you guys know. Looking pretty good so far. Morty is a very cool model. I have not built him yet. He's just been sitting in a box for like basically since 8th edition. I picked him up in 8th, like when 8th was new. And because Death Guard was my army in 8th. But I never actually ended up building him or painting him because I was too fucking much of a coward. And we're changing that. We're going to change that this year. We're definitely going to change that this year. All right. I feel pretty good about how that's looking. I want to do a tiny bit of touch up here. It's kind of awkward and I made it look ugly. Let's fix that. These vines must be beautiful. All right, I think that's better. Fielton. A little bit more of Beetleton. Okay, there we go, there we go. Spread that color around. Okay, I need a tiny bit more. I didn't quite put enough on my palette. Okay. Got that. All right, let's get the art coats on now. Or second layers of it, at least. Thank you. Yeah, no, they work really well together. Yeah, like purple, green, yellow. Good color combination, IMO. All right, that's like that. Now let's do a second coating here. Oh yeah, I think it really needed this actually, this second coating. Yeah. So much better. All right, let's let those dry. Oh my God, I almost knocked paint over again. Thankfully it wasn't open this time, but God damn it. Because yeah, I think at this point, I really kind of just need to figure out like what I'm going to mount him to and the scene around him, because I feel like then I can really do some final like touch up. Oh, he looks really good though. Here, I'm going to put myself away for a sec. Be gone. Yeah, we needed to paint that frog. But that's like it. I don't see any other touch up that I need to do. Pretty happy with how the vines are. I might do more work on them later. You went and got yourself some groceries? Well, welcome back. Glad to see you. You cut off a piece of MDF, especially for that, and mount it up. That's exactly what I think I'm gonna do. I don't have any MDF on me, but that's where I'm basically at with it, Jammy. Is I want to get like a small piece of MDF, maybe a round piece, maybe do this on a circular. The other thing that I thought could be kind of neat is getting like, okay, at I think this is gonna be too tall, but it would be kind of neat. At Michael's and other craft stores like that. Oh, let me put myself back on. Sorry. So at Michael's and other craft stores like that, right? They sell those wooden blocks with like the rough edges, the unfinished edges. I think they're mainly for like wood burning projects is like what they're for, but you can mount them, you can paint them, etc. I was thinking of maybe putting it on something like that. Yeah, because I want to be able to make it look like there's jungle around it and everything. I think that would be very cool. So like, let me actually look. While we're letting this dry, let me do a quick Google search to see if like, so I can show you what I'm talking about. I'm sure you guys probably know, but it gives me something to look up. Michael's website. Yeah, I got it. I need... Oh, they've totally... I don't fucking care. No, I don't fucking care. Go away. I don't want your stupid fucking video, Michaels. A video popped up to be like, welcome to this portion of Michaels. MDF is a type of wood. It's compressed wood chips, I believe, is what it is. Let's search MDF wood boards. Like I like the backs of picture frames is MDF generally. It's like this. So you can get like big pieces of MDF, but what I specifically want, because it's like particle board is a good way to describe it. What I want is I want wood blocks. So not this specifically, but like this is the concept. Because they have these like unfinished and then finished like wood pieces. And I kind of want to do something like that, like mount it onto something like that. There's even better, like, let me see if I do like, okay, just go to Michaels, please. Just go to the normal Michaels. Wood blocks. Yeah, sure. Holy shit, please load. Good God. Okay, I guess wood block is not the correct thing to look up because it's literally giving me wood blocks. So let's do unfinished wood, sure. Give me some of that unfinished wood. Michael who? Ah, yes, perfect. Like, so this. I want to do something like that. Like this one. And I thought that might be kind of cool, but I don't know if that'll work. I'll figure it out. But I think it would be neat. Cork on top? Definitely, like, I definitely might do some cork on the groundwork and everything. It depends on how big of a piece I end up making it. Like, I could go big and I could actually make it a large diorama. I was originally planning on intending it being small, but depending on how, like, insane I want to go with the foliage, I could end up going for a large diorama. Why did I do that? I know this battery is dead. Silly me. All right. Gosh, is there anything else we need to do on this then? Where did that bark come from? Oh my God, look at that. What the fuck is that? Wait, what? How? Ow. Curses. Okay, well, that's annoying, but fixable. But yes, Michael's is a craft supply store here in the US. Can't believe. You know, I thought I'd been being really careful. The number of fuck ups like that I have found is frankly insulting. It's bloody insulting is what it is. God, that's the story of my life though. I keep thinking that I am being like really careful when I'm doing things and no, you're actually just being a complete idiot, Angela. All right, let's bring a little bit more of a highlight to this edge. So we can blend that a bit more. Okay. All right. I think that's good. That fucking amethyst is looking so shiny and good. You should take a nap, Nos. Holy cow. Enjoy your nap. Get some rest. Thank you for hanging out with us if you're heading out. Okay. Frog. Our next thing to tackle is the little frog. What color should I make the frog? What do you guys think? Do you guys think I should make him like a bright green? Maybe an orange? True, I could just moss it, you're right, down the line, but I wanted it to be perfect before I start mossing it. That way I don't have to let my moss determine, or the fuck-ups determine where the moss goes. God, I really like how that amethyst turned out. I normally don't like using a high gloss finish on my projects because I don't like a lot of like shine, even on metallics. Like I will constantly and always wash a metallic so that it'll dull itself down, even if I want it to be a very bright silver, and then maybe do a highlight afterwards because it needs that depth, right? I love what this gloss is doing. I love what it's doing. But yeah, if you guys have suggestions for maybe what to do, I'm leaning orange. I'm just looking, I think it's because I'm looking at a bunch of orange on my palette too. Orange, red, blue. Ooh, blue might be interesting. Blue might be very interesting. Or, yeah, okay, I think I'm between blue and orange. Okay, I think I've got him cleaned up. Let's look up some jungle frogs. Jungle frogs. I could just go with a smoky jungle frog and make him brown. Okay, the blue is pretty cool. I do like, oh, I like the orange. Do I think orange or blue? I think I need to make him warm toned, guys. I think we got to go orange. Although honestly, they're really kind of multicolored. Holy shit, is that an actual real rainbow frog? Is this real? Is that a real frog? That's so cool. If that is a real frog, if that is a real frog, that is the coolest fucking frog I've seen in my life. Like I do like this blue boy. This, I mean, this is classic. But then there's look real colorful frogs. Okay, let's look at real colorful frogs. Rare beautiful frogs. Oh my god, is that actually a real frog? That's not. That's a chalk drawing. Okay, I think we're going orange. Orange. Little shiny black jungle frog. Yeah, I'm thinking like orange and black is because I really liked where I really like this little guy. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him with that red and with the yellow and black striped one. There's the little red guy. Look at him. He's so cute. So cute. All right, so I think I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna use this orange. I also think that'll help him stand out because he's so small. He's gonna get lost. There we go. Okay, so we got the, oh, hold on, you can't see jack shit because I made it really blurry. Okay, so he's sitting there, he's hanging out. He's a good little boy. Let's do some black. I'm gonna do that with an opaque, make my life easier. That's ashen gray. I want a true black, please. Where are, okay. Here it is, found it. Yep, no, I understand. You guys are back in focus now, don't worry. I'll refocus again when I'm work on the long frog again. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. All right. I'm getting his little eyeballs. Oh my god. Oh, no, no, no. That went directly in there. Well, you know what? I need to get rid of that eye anyways, so... Okay, we're gonna get rid of both of them and also take some of the orange off. Great. God damn it. Okay, well, that's what I get for not letting the contrast color dry before I actually started. That's what I get. That's how it happens. It's fine. I'll refocus for you guys in a second. I'm gonna bring it back up to the higher up on the screen so you'll be able to see everything fine. Okay. Let's try that again. No, I'm not painting a demon. I'm specifically painting a lizard man terrain piece. It's a slan head. Let me refocus for you. So that's what we've done so far. I tried to make it look like malachite. So I hand painted on all of these swirly patterns on the flat edges. And then right now we're currently working on the little orange frog that's sitting in the eye socket. So that's what we're working on right now. Does look kind of demonic though, doesn't it? You know, I just realized I don't actually know who like the main enemy of the lizardmen normally is in Old World. Like obviously they had more than one enemy because they were near a bunch of people, but like I don't remember who they were all near. They fought when I played Total War Warhammer, and I mean when I'm playing Silostra, I have to deal with a bunch of lizardmen. Mazamundi's like near Dark Elves a little bit. That's what's going on. Oh, I'm a demon at painting, Kamal. I understand. Thank you. Why, thank you. That's great. There we go. We're back in focus. Okay. To be extra cautious, let me find my blow dryer. We can really let this dry before we actually try to put the black spots on it again. Also air drying the art coat a little bit more. It was still a little tacky when I touched it last. Like, not so much that I was worried about leaving an imprint or anything, but like, oof, maybe don't stick to my fingers ever so slightly. Okay, okie dokie. There we go. Okay, let's get our black paint back on our brush and try this again, shall we? This time with more feeling. Okay. Okay, there's one eye. Good.
Headache go away.
Oh no, you have a headache?
Remember I had that cold.
That's right. Okay, let's do the little dots. Well, hopefully maybe some food will in your system soon will help.
Yeah.
Okay, let me get my Oh, before you settle too hard, could you go get a fresh battery? This one died.
I'll go get it later.
Okay.
I just sat down, so.
Very well. Okay, he's got a bunch of little tiny dots on his head. I'm being dumb about this. Guys, I have a micron. I can just use that. He's kind of looking okay. Okay, let's do red frogs or orange frogs. Orange frogs. Yeah, no, it's looking good. Oh no, no, it's fine. Is it fine? All right, I know how to fix this without having to redo my dots. I have a solution, chat, for the error that I just completely fucking made. But it's fine. We're just gonna bring in some opaques. Is this way too much effort for this tiny of a creature on this? Yes. But imagine if the judges look at it and go, wow, that is the most amazing tiny ass frog I've ever seen painted. Yeah, it looks really good, doesn't it? Very glossy. It's true, it is all about the details, isn't it? And one final completely unnecessary thing that I want to try to do is stick my hand in my black paint. Good, did it. Success. See everybody? I did it. The other thing is to put a tiny dot of white in this little frog's eyes, because otherwise they just look like kind of pitch black orbs, and not in a cool way. Okay, I kind of like that, but I want to enhance. It's the word. I don't know why I was saying re.
Zoom and enhance.
Zoom and enhance. I want to enhance the orange color. Like that red-orange color on the frog. Just fucked up.
What?
Oh, the thing I was just doing, I messed up, so I need to redo it. A tiny bit more black. Little too much. But that's okay. Because honestly, that kind of helped. Okay, I don't... He's so tiny and so smushed in there that I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any better than that. Let me see if I can get it real close and actually show you. There he is. You can kind of see his eyes, right? I think one of them's way too far forward is the problem. Aw, thank you. I'm gonna try one final little thing to... Okay, I'm gonna do one thing with the eyes real fast. Okay, that is more aligned. Yes, I almost stuck my micron in my paint water. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, now we got his little eyes touched up a smidge. Let's get a tiny bit more white on my brush. Okay, smidge water. Okay. Delicately. Fiber, get the heck out. Yes. Oh my God, that's perfect. Okay. I redid them slightly because I wasn't super satisfied. But check it out now. I think that's a bit better. Look at his little face. Oh, you can actually see it. Burp. Hello. I am so cute. I am a little frog. All right. Very, very cute. Happy with that. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, Jack Shaw. It was lovely to have you join our community. Let me, oh my God, where's my focus? There we go. Oh, you can even see him from a distance. Ah! Thank you. And then I just want to touch up his little face. Some highlights on those little toes. There we go. Want to go, little frog friend? I did go with yellow, nobody home. We decided to go amber for the eyes. So all 3 eyes have been taken care of. And then we went with purple for an amethyst look on the crown, or the jewel in the crown. Because my assumption is that, like, obviously this crown would have gone over here and then a little bit more over here and probably had 3 gems in it. I'm going, or actually probably 5 gems in it, because there's 2 indents here for 2 other ones that had already been popped out. So my assumption is that, like, this big one might have been the purple, and then these ones might have been other colors. But very, very cool. Very happy with how that turned out. I don't know if there's much more for me to do other, like, honestly, we're at the step where he needs to be mounted before I can start doing anything else, because the groundwork will need to be incorporated in. So let's see, we have about 40 minutes left. Let me just ask Chaos Cultist something real quick. Do you want me to go ahead and end a little early and go ahead and get started on dinner? Or do you want me to keep going and...
If you have something to work on, keep going. Otherwise, I think we can wrap it up for the day.
I don't have anything specific to work on. Like, I could open up Armin. I do have him sitting here.
I don't want to do that.
But
I want to get this room actually cleaned up for the tour.
Yeah, exactly. I do too. Like, I'd rather spend more time later this evening working on, like, doing the cleanup and everything. So I think that is where we're going to end it today, guys. I'm very happy. I know I've shown it a bunch. But I'm really happy with how this turned out. Like I said, there is some more work that I want to do on it. This is going to be turned into a diorama piece. And I may still end up, I really like the clean silver look on the brow with the planets. I may still glaze them in colors, like just the dot portions, not the silver lines. But I haven't fully decided, because I actually kind of like how crisp and bright they are. I think it's a nice contrast, and I don't know if I want to add like a variety of more colors in there via paint. I think I want to add more color in via like tufting later on, and then like the Mechanicus and other figures that are going to be on the terrain. So I think I'm just going to leave them silver for right now. But I'm very, very pleased with how this turned out. The little frog even turned out pretty good. He's probably going to get very hidden down the line, but at least he's there, and I think it looks cute. So thank you guys so much for being here. Let's see. for upcoming schedule of stuff that is happening, I will not see you guys tomorrow, but I will be back on Thursday. That will probably be me starting the Bretonnian Night that I want to paint. Because this is pretty much at a good stopping point. So I'm going to put it on hold for now and work on some painting tutorial projects that are for specific videos. So that will be what we'll probably work on Thursday and Friday is the build portion. Probably the build on Thursday and then the getting started painting on Friday. Saturday.
No stream.
No stream on Saturday. But
yeah, so you're streaming, you're doing hobby stuff this Thursday and
Friday. Yep. And then this weekend, we're not streaming. I will be having, ideally, a studio tour coming out. We're going to update our studio tour. A couple people asked recently, actually via Instagram. So I figured, you know what? It's not a bad idea to do another one. We haven't done one in a while, basically since we moved, and we've done some re-evaluating everything. So of the space, which is great. So we'll be working on that. But yeah, I think for the rest of this week, it'll just be some hobby streams on Thursday and Friday at the 1 p.m. start time. So if you guys can be there, please do so. And then if not, that's okay too. You can watch the VODs later. They're always available on demand. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. To everybody in chat who was active, you guys rock. To all of my YouTube members that were in chat, hanging out with me, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate and love seeing your guys' names, especially in chat, because you guys support me, and that really, really means a lot to me. So thank you guys very, very much. To everybody else who has been here and hanging out, lurking, or chatting, you guys are also amazing, and I really appreciate you, because honestly, all of it helps. All of that, whether you're lurking, whether you're chatting, whether you're liking, whether you're subscribing, all of it helps. But the subscriptions do especially help, especially if you become a member. So thank you guys to those of you that have, and I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.